What's going on, everybody? This is Pavilon, and we are here today taking a look at Dark and Light. This is a new survival sandbox. They consider it an MMO, or they've advertised it as an MMO, but it's more along the lines of Ark Survival Evolved, Rust, games like that. It's made by Snail Games, who, if you don't know, actually owns Studio Wildcard, which is the company that has produced Ark Survival Evolved. So you'll see a lot of things that are very similar, and a lot of things have been copied straight over from Ark into Dark and Light. So what I want to do today is we're going to look at some of the things, look at some of the menus and things like that on how you can do different stuff. And then I'm going to show y'all I have a public server up that is open to anybody. It is a PvP server. Once the full server files and everything else are released, I will be making a PvE server as well. So be sure that you check the description for a link to the Red Staff Server Network Discord. That's where you'll find all the information on the servers and things like that, and that will be down in the description of this video. So let's get into it. Now, this game is in early access. You can see up here in the top right of your screen. On the title screen, I am sitting at 130, 136, 140 frames per second. It's actually not doing too bad. Let's take a look at my CPU. So, I mean, it's not, I mean, this is just on the title screen. It's not overly bad. Um, Now, I have a i7 4770K, and I have a RX 580 graphics card. And I've got 16 gigs of 1866 RAM, Corsair Vengeance. So that'll kind of give you an idea of what computer I have, like what my build is like versus what kind of performance you're going to see. Now, I do have if you look up here in the top right corner, I have my Steam frames per second showing. So y'all be able to see that as I go through this video and we look at different things. I'm going to move this out of the way for now. I might find a way to put that back on in just a moment. So you've got a few options right off the bat. You got play online, host local. You've got your settings. If we go in here, you've got they've actually done a really good job with their settings, I think. I have my graphics quality turned down right now just because of recording and things like that. I can play this on Epic with the setup that I have. It gets kind of jittery a little bit, but it's not too bad. So you got the one thing that I do really like that Dark and Light has done is the fact that you have borderless windowed mode. Basically, you have windowed full screen, so that especially if you have like multiple monitors and you have other things going on those other monitors, you can swap back and forth without having to alt tab. It's great. It's amazing. I love that this is built in right off the bat. And then, of course, you have all of your different graphics qualities and things like that. You have high quality graphics and stuff. There's just a lot of your stuff here. Custom resolution, everything. I don't know why this is. It needs to be there. Let's apply that. There we go. Okay. Um, you have some audio stuff. Now, as you can see, I have my audio turned way down. Um, when I first launched the game, it almost blew my eardrums out. So, and that could just be because of the way that I've got my audio set up. You have some game settings here. You can set your bandwidth, your camera shake. I'm actually going to turn that down. You can adjust your field of view. You can invert your y-axis. Um, Join notifications. I'm not sure what that is. We'll turn that on. First person writing, no. Double click to evade. Let's see what else we got here. Toggle to talk. Chat. You can show the house name. House names are like your clans or your guilds or whatever. And then, of course, you can go through and you can adjust all of your key bindings. I've already adjusted a couple, just based off of my personal playstyle. So let's apply that. Host and local, you can do. This is where you could actually play single player on your own PC. This is also how you set up a dedicated server. There's a button down here. This is run dedicated server. Um, it's a kind of a pain. I do have a server set up. What I had to do in order to get this on here was actually install the game on my server machine, launch it, and come here and pick all of the settings and stuff. And you know, you can set your resource, your harvest amount, and stuff like that. You've got your day and nighttime speed, see whether or not you can have crosshairs, whether or not you can see yourself on the map. It does have mod support, so that is awesome. I was really happy to see that. And then you have, like, you can set your difficulty level. You can change it to PvE. You can enable gamma and PvP. You can set your notifications for when people leave and join, things like that. That's all the server uh, options that you have available at this time. Now, I'm sure some of those, there will be more coming down the line. If you're familiar with running a server for Arc, there are INI files that you can adjust and do all of that stuff in there. So let's cancel out of this. Let's go to Play Online. Now, you can see this is the full map. Now, they've said that this is only 30%. The game is only 30% done. It says it right over here. Game is only completed 30%. So, this is the portion of the map that we're going to be playing that's available right now to play. You can see that the rest of this is not open area. But it looks like that this is going to be huge. It's gonna. I like the way that they're going with this, especially if this is gonna be all open. Then, you know, the potential is really high. It's just this part of the map is huge. So if you come here, whenever you first go here, you're gonna be all you're gonna see is all of the official servers. It's gonna look like this. If you go to the server filter, go to unofficial. And there's not a lot of unofficial servers yet. They're slowly getting more and more every day. But mine is the Red Staff server right there. There's no password to join or anything. Now let's see, while I'm loading in, let's see what it does to my CPU. This is actually loading up the game. We'll see how this works with everything else. Getting up to 70. Now I do know, just like on Arc, whenever I'm in TeamSpeak or not TeamSpeak, when I'm in Discord with my community and everything else, whenever you launch the game, you do get that stuttering and the bad connection with Discord whenever you're launching the game. But I get the same thing on Arc as well, so. Up to 75%. And I can only imagine that this would be a lot worse if you were trying to host this on your own computer. If you're trying to host it on, if you're trying to do a single player where you're hosting it on the PC that you're playing on. So we hit 80% CPU usage. My RAM is definitely up there. RAM is definitely up there. Looks like it's using almost 6 gigs of RAM. And about a third of my CPU. That's not too bad. All right, so we're in. I have played around a little bit. I have not done a lot. Let's see, you can run around, jump. Your inventory. This is your inventory. Very similar to Arc. It's revamped, but it's still very similar. Of course, it's made in the same engine. So you have skills. This is your skill tree. I have some points and stuff that I can put in. I haven't actually started playing the game much yet. So house management. I created a house, which, like I said before, is your clans or your guilds. And you can. This has all of the same controls as Arc does in your clan settings there. You can set, you know, how things are done. If it's personally owned, but everybody in your house can ride it. If they're all house owned, so everybody has equal rights to it. So all of that stuff can be set here in your house management. You have tasks. This is your questing system. This is definitely something that I think would be awesome to come to Arc. I would love to see a questing system in Arc. But you see, there's quite a lot of quests. Now, I have heard that some of the quests are broken in the quest lines and that you can't progress. So, but I mean, on the first day of early access, you can't really complain too much about that. For being the first day on early access, I think the game is really strong. A lot of people have been giving it bad reviews because they say it's just an Arc copy. And a lot of things are copied from Arc, but it's from the same company, so they're basically taking Arc and doing a different twist on it and improving it. So I think it's going to be good. I think it's got a lot of potential. The Bestiary, I love this. This is kind of like the not the Explorer notes, but the oh, what were they called in Arc? The dossiers. This is kind of like the Arc dossiers. So you got a Fire Lord here, and you can see based on what icons there are of whether or not that these creatures are going to be tameable. Apparently, I've already ran into a Balrog. I've kind of flown around the map. A lot of your admin commands from Arc will still work. Well, some of your admin commands will still work. Um, you still have the same console as Arc does. You can still go into show my admin manager. I have to change all the passwords and everything else after this. Show my admin manager. There we go. You see we've got someone else online. Oh, they've actually been quite a bit. They're already level 9. But it's literally a copy pasta of Arc's admin commands. Everything else, I mean, they even have destroy tribe dinos. I mean, this is literally copy pasted from Arc into Dark and Light. But the stuff does work. It works. I can do enable spectator on myself. Let's do that real quick. Copy the player ID and execute. And you can see I disappear. And now I can fly around. I can use the scroll wheel to adjust my speed. And let's kind of speed things up a bit. And kind of give you all an idea. This is the size of the playable area at the moment. There's another person right there that you can see in spectator mode. Galadriel level 1. That's a different player. Must have had somebody else just join the server. We've got something over here. Let's take a look. Oh, getting a little bit of stuttering. There we go. Things are loading in. Let's slow this down a bit. Okay, so there's one thing for y'all to realize is that you do have sleepers. So whenever you log out of the game, your character is persistent. So you do stay in game. Now, this should also tell you that the admin, the options that you have as an admin, you can see all of this stuff. So you definitely want to make sure that you are on a server that you're not going to have anybody do any kind of admin abuse or anything like that, of which I can guarantee will not happen on my servers. I definitely take pride in the fact that things like that do not happen. Let's see. Do we have any other people? I know that there was someone online. Let's see if we can. There we go. Let's watch Gatry here for a second. Looks like they're out here just kind of gathering some resources and stuff. Let's disconnect there. Let's see if do they have a base around here somewhere or anything. Whoa, that just loaded in. That looks really cool. some of the things that they've got in here. Okay, this is the must be the dwarf starting area here. Oh wow, yeah, it's definitely needs some optimization, but I mean that will come with time. That will definitely come with time. And I'm sure the graphics and things like that are going to get better. Like I said, I'm running on medium right now, so all of these graphics are on medium, and they look really well the way that they are. So, so yeah, this is the map. So you've got caves. So there's a cave over here. Let's take a look in this cave. Ooh, I don't know what that is. That's kind of cool. There's nothing really in here, but I'm wondering if that is like some kind of a barrier that you can't go through. Got some cool creatures. Got some griffins over here. Got some kind of a rock elemental. The thing that I really like is the fact that they have tweaked and worked the AI for the creatures so much. There's a dragon there that the animals will actually hunt each other, and they will migrate based on where the food and stuff like that is, where their whatever their preferred foods are. They will migrate to those areas, which I think is awesome. So let's see, what do we have over here? Looks like someone's built a base here. Who owns this? Okay, this is Gatry's place. Let's see what we've got in here. It's got some shabby walls. It's like pretty much their thatch tier of building materials. Looks like he's got. Let's see if we can get back. Can I go in here? Okay, he's got a couple of storage boxes. Um, I don't think I can access these. No, I cannot access those from spectator view. So you don't have to worry about that. The admins can't do that unless there's a key binding that I don't know about. So yeah, so this is kind of like where you're going to start out with building. You can see there's windows, and I haven't looked into the building stuff too much yet. So I mean, some of the creatures are pretty cool. Like I like this one. It's kind of like the Triceratops from Ark. Pretty cool. I want to go look at the volcano. I haven't looked at it yet. I don't know what this is. There's all kinds of stuff. It's all the shiny things. It's like, oh look, there's a shiny. There's something else I haven't seen yet. That's what I like about new games. Is it's all something new. There's the moon or the other planet that is from the logos and stuff like that. We have another person over there. Let's run over here to the volcano area. Now, I would imagine that this is, as everything loads in, this is probably a higher difficulty zone. It looks like you got some kind of fire elemental here. He looks really cool. Check that out. Um, like some kind of hellcats or something. The fire cats. Those look really awesome. Those would be fun to ride around on. Whatever these guys are. Look like some kind of a pack animal. Got more of those. Oh, it just got dark. And it does get dark. It gets like super dark. Let's see if I can turn up my gamma. Oh, wow. Gamma doesn't even. Or no, is it just when I'm in here that everything else turns dark? I don't know. Reset the gamma there. There we go. Okay. I don't know. Maybe that's just like a dark area? I don't know. But either way, this volcano, they have done an outstanding job on it. Look at this, the flowing lava. This looks absolutely amazing. It's almost like they took the game Ark and used it as a test bed for making this. So, looks really cool. What's in here? Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. That would make a really cool like animated wallpaper or something. That'd be awesome. All right, let's get out of here. If we can't, there we go. Okay, so What other kind of creatures? See if I can find any other kind of creatures. I know that there are not a ton of creatures yet. I think there's like 30 creatures right now or something like that. So, but there will be more with time. And that's just going to come with early access. It's just, it's how it's going to be. That's what early access is. It's a chance for them to build their game and get instant feedback on what they're doing. So it looks like you got like another little town area here. This one, I think, is probably the human starting area. Oh my goodness gracious, the frameage. Come on. Come on, give me the frames. What did we hit there? 19 frames? Alright, let's slow down a bit. Kind of go around here. Yeah, this is the... No, this might be the elf area, actually. Yeah, this is going to be the elf zone. Really cool. Check this out. This looks awesome. And these are just some of the areas on the map that their art team has definitely gone above and beyond on crafting and creating some of the stuff. That looks really amazing. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. There was one other place I wanted to show everybody if I can find it again. I gotta find the jungle area. This is like a swamp here. Do we have any kind of cool creature? Oh, look, there's a spider. And some kind of a glow blow. I don't know what. Okay, that's a spider. He's like shooting stuff out. That's weird. Um. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Oh, there we go. There's a treant right there. Got some wolves and boars. So yeah, guys. I mean, this is really cool. Y'all tell me, what do you think? What do you think about the game? If you've played it for a little while, how are you enjoying it? Let me know in the comments. If you think that this is a complete and utter ripoff of a game, let me know that too. But guys, I have been Pavilon. Be sure to check me out. I do live streams on Mixer and on Twitch. All of the information is up at the top of this video in my little graphic there. Follow me on Twitter at Pavilon2. And hit that follow button here on the YouTubes as well. Hit that subscribe. Turn on that bell. That way you get notified whenever I put out new content. And come check out the server, guys. The server, it's Red Staff. We'll exit back out to show you again. We go to play online. Click on the map. Unofficial. And if you scroll down, Red Staff right there. There it is. All right, guys. That is hosted in Kansas in the United States. So centrally located. So you should be able to get good ping from pretty much anywhere. So, all right, guys. If you liked the video, like I said, hit that thumbs up. And I will see all of you guys next time. Y'all take care.